Next, I will be walking you through how to solve number 4 on the 1.1 to 1.3 test. So the question says, a light aircraft flew 250 kilometers west 30 degrees south and then 430 kilometers east 22 degrees north. Determine the total displacement using vector component method. So in order to solve this question, we have to set it up into 3 different parts. We have to have the first diagram with the first vector component, the second diagram with the second vector component, and then our final answers together. So for the first part here, make sure you have your x and y set up right and your coordinates on your plane. Secondly, make sure you have your angle theta in the right place, so 30 degrees. Now, in order to find your x and y values, to find your x value, you're going to use the cos of 30 times x over 250 kilometers, which then will give you 216 kilometers west. To find your y value, use sine of 30 times x over 250, which will give you y equals 125 kilometers south. Now we're going to do the same thing here for our second diagram. As you can see, I've set it up this time so it's north of east instead, or east of north instead of west of south in the first diagram. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our x value, which is equal to cos 22 times the x over 430, and then our x value will be 398 kilometers east. And to find our y value, we're going to do sine of 22 times x over 430. Our y value will be 161 kilometers north. Now, to find our final x and y's, we're going to take our larger number and subtract it from our smaller number here. So we get 398 kilometers east minus 216 kilometers east, which then will give us 182 kilometers east to use as our x value in our final answer. Now we're going to do the exact same thing for our y's here, and you can see we get 36 kilometers north to use in the final. Now, in order to solve the final answer, we must set it up properly. So make sure we set it up in the right coordinates here, okay, east of north. And then, in order to find c here, we have to use Pythagorean theorem. So Pythagorean theorem is equal to c squared equals the square root of a squared plus b squared, which in this case is equal to c squared equals 36 squared plus 182 squared square rooted. Our c value is 186 kilometers. No, we're not done. We have to find our angle theta. So in order to find theta, we have to use the tan of y over x. Tan y over x is equal to tan 36 over 182. And then our angle theta is equal to 11.2 degrees. And then that gives our total displacement of 186 kilometers east, 11 degrees north.